Good evening. I'm Keenan Wellar.
And I'm Brent Manuel. Welcome to the LiveWorkPlay News.
We have a full agenda of good news tonight. Brent, why don't you start us off?
LiveWorkPlay has always supported students, and our universities have been working with community partners like LiveWorkPlay to keep the valuable experience of placement opportunities going through the pandemic. We currently have 5 students completing placements. They are supporting our Zoom rooms and learning from our members and staff online. Congratulations and thanks to Britt Paulus, Eunice Cantor, Isabella Fishman, and Naomi Panetta, all from Ottawa U, and to Kate Whitmore from Carleton U.
It's been a bit of a quiet year for housing news, other than the well-documented fact that more LiveWorkPlay members have taken up cooking than ever before. But we wanted to take a moment to recognize that many of our members have also celebrated important life milestones, and a great example is Matt Setti, who is enjoying a first-year anniversary in his own apartment. It's been a tough year for everyone, but Matt has adapted well and is looking forward to a different year too.
February 14th was Hockey Day in Canada, and the theme for 2021 was diversity and inclusion. The Ottawa Senators played the Winnipeg Jets and emerged with a 2-1 victory, thanks to the good luck charm of having Jalen Plous and her Ottawa Sledgehawks featured in the broadcast. The Sledgehawks are proud members of Sledge Hockey of Eastern Ontario, and Jalen has been with the team since November 2019. Congratulations to all of these amazing athletes. We look forward to following Jalen's progress as well as higher profile for Sledge Hockey in the future.
On February 10th, the Speak podcast by Being Studio was all about love and featured the story of 2 very familiar lovebirds of the LiveWorkPlay community, Martin Couture and Francis Lobe. You should definitely check this out for so many reasons, but especially to learn about an adventurous philosophy of life as shared by Francis, and definitely to hear about how Martin impressed his grandparents with his knowledge of vegetables, especially squash.
Probably close to 100% of our audience tonight knows Dave Khalil, but thousands of people in Ottawa and across the country are discovering his talents for the first time, thanks to his online fundraising concerts that have generated tens of thousands of dollars for Ottawa-based charities. Many of us were live with Dave Khalil back in March when he first started his Facebook gatherings, which usually attracted about 100 loyal followers. The attendance has since shot up to more than 500 some weeks, and we think it's wonderful that Dave and his producer Aaron are now being recognized in the media with recent features in the Ottawa Business Journal and CBC. We look forward to having Dave all to ourselves on May 6th at Make a Buzz Ottawa.
Heading into March 2020, who knew that being one of the 2 members of the LiveWorkPlay Health and Safety Committee would be such a big deal when Alex Darling and Allison Morris put their hands up for that role in years gone by? Well, 1 global pandemic and 12 months later, it has been a heck of a year, and we want to congratulate them for their hard work and also recognize their successful completion of Joint Health and Safety Committee Certification Part 2. This might not seem very exciting compared to some of our other items here on the LiveWorkPlay News, but keeping everyone safe and able to do their jobs effectively makes everything else possible. So keep up the good work.
The Faces magazine winner of the 2021 award for Best MC went to Sandy Sharkey. And we were thrilled to see that Sandy thanked LiveWorkPlay as well as Derek Page for helping her to become known for her work as an event volunteer. Keenan, it's my understanding that you played a bit of a role in making Sandy famous. Can we roll the video, please?
All right, we have so many auction items. Oh my God! Okay.
That's exactly what I said right before the event started. I said our whole focus is not to fall off the stage. I want to know that I fell through the stage, not off the stage.
Well, Brent, I was glad to do my part, and for those who are wondering, I'm just fine now.
We can celebrate all the birthdays since December. So congratulations and happy birthday to all who marked their personal milestones in recent weeks or later this month. And a shout out to Penny Stein, who celebrated her birthday with a fundraiser on LiveWorkPlay. Penny decided she'd take a shot at raising $250, and her friends blew way past that, and the total was on its way to $350 the last time we checked. Happy birthday.
On a sad note, the world lost two incredible human beings and champions of inclusion, as both Justin Clark and Richard Ruston passed away in late February. In their own ways, Justin and Richard both helped pave the way for disability rights in Canada. Justin went to court back in 1982 and won a landmark case that established his right to choose not to live in the Rideau Regional Institution. During the case, he was described as a vegetable and capable of making his own choices, but with support from a small group of determined allies, he stood strong and won his freedom and helped move us all forward on the path to community living. Richard was a leader and mentor in the People First movement, serving terms as president for Ontario as well as Canada. Although his roots were in Windsor, Richard was willing to help anywhere, and this included spending some time with LiveWorkPlay here in Ottawa, where he was presented with the Champion of Freedom Award for his efforts. Thank you, Justin and Richard. We will honor you by continuing our collective commitment to equality and inclusion for all.
As announced at the LiveWorkPlay annual general meeting in 2020, we are now members of Inclusion International, one of the most important and influential organizations in the world for supporting the inclusion of people with intellectual disabilities. This month, Jennifer Harris is starting with Inclusion International's Listen, Include, Respect Committee, a partnership with the Down Syndrome International to develop new standards for ensuring meetings are accessible to people with intellectual disabilities. And Keenan, I understand you have started work with an international committee to advance inclusive employment. It's great to see LiveWorkPlay sharing what we have learned locally on the international stage.
Sure is. I'm excited to be a part of it.
Hold on a second, Keenan. I think there is some breaking news.
Hi, I'm Jim Watson, Mayor of the City of Ottawa, and I'm pleased to recognize all of the local employers who were nominated and congratulate those who won the 2020 Employer Awards hosted by Employment Ontario Ottawa Network. Now, despite not being able to acknowledge you all in person, I'm proud to know that so many of you supported Ottawa job seekers through a most difficult year. Thank you to everyone for all that you do, and keep up the great work. Thank you again. Merci beaucoup.
Thanks, Mayor Watson. I want to take this opportunity to extend a big congratulations to the entire team on the occasion of LiveWorkPlay being one of only two recipients of the 2020 Employment Ontario Ottawa Network's Investing in Your Workplace Award. Thanks to Canada-Ontario Job Grant funds, LiveWorkPlay was able to offer significant training to the staff team through 2020-2021. As a member of the LiveWorkPlay Board of Directors and Chair of the Governance Committee, I know the board was very impressed with the efforts of our hardworking staff to continue their learning throughout the pandemic. This includes not only completing their Enhancing Leadership Capacity module, but being near the finish line of their Collaborative Performance Management. These are challenging leading-edge courses being delivered by David Chalmers at Nexus Human Capital. And we want to thank David as well for making the pivot to online learning. This award from Employment Ontario Ottawa Network recognizes employers who provide quality formal training to support the growth of their staff as individuals and as a team. And I want to let everyone know that the Investing in Your Workplace Award is not just for charities. It's open to every type of organization. For example, the only other recipient of the 2020 Investing in Your Workplace Award was MCON, a $50 million construction company in CARP with over 430 employees. Other nominees included highly regarded and well-known businesses like Lee Valley Tools and Mill Street Brew Pub. So this is truly an honor, and we should all be proud to be involved with an organization that makes these types of investments in their people.
What an amazing award. Congratulations to the entire team. And I just wanted to add that LiveWorkPlay did not apply for this award, so it was a complete surprise. And to the person or organization that made the nomination, thank you very much. Normally, International Women's Day has already gone by before we host our March family gathering, but this year we have the opportunity to celebrate ahead of the official commemoration on March 8th. We might be two guys doing the news, but I want to recognize Carolyn Matt and Jennifer Harris, who were the co-hosts for the first two broadcasts. I also want to celebrate the importance of women in the LiveWorkPlay organization. From board members to staff to volunteers, according to the nonprofit network, 80% of the contributors to the sector are women.
We have a little more balance than that here at LiveWorkPlay, but that doesn't change the reality that women are the driving force behind just about every organization that provides care in our communities. They need our support, and coming out of the pandemic, we can't just forget about everything they've done to keep us safe, often sacrificing their own well-being and time with their own families to make sure the rest of us are okay. The best way to show our appreciation is to make sure our local, provincial, and federal governments properly support human services through improved legislation and funding. Check out onn.ca for more information about decent work. Thank you to all the great women of LiveWorkPlay for all that you do.
LiveWorkPlay and dozens of job seekers took a big risk investing their time and their hopes in a new federal government public service internship opportunity for people with disabilities. This is very fresh news and the details are still emerging. But in the end, it looks like at least 10 people supported through this process by the LiveWorkPlay Employment Support Team will be offered paid internships for 2 years with a federal government department. This is an incredible result. And we also want to thank all the family members who helped out with all the remote meetings and paperwork, and of course, members of the federal public service who were also adapting to new conditions while delivering a brand new hiring program. This was truly a team effort.
For another employment milestone, we thank Doma's Cleaning and manager Gustavo Mendez for letting us know that Patrick Radburn has been advanced to top seniority in his position at the company. Because there's getting a job, there's keeping a job, and there's also advancement in a job. Congratulations to Patrick and Domas.
During the pandemic, we all heard about how Canada did not have enough local manufacturers to supply the products we all need, like personal protective equipment, including the medical grade mask that so many of our frontline workers need every day. Stepping up to help fill this void is a local manufacturer right here in Ottawa, Viral Clean. Not only are they producing and distributing these vital products right here in the nation's capital, they have also hired 2 employees through LiveWorkPlay Employment Services. Congratulations to Viral Clean and to Andrew and Stefan on their new job doing this especially important work.
Since we're giving tribute to all these great local businesses, let's not forget tonight's prize sponsor and also a major sponsor of Make a Buzz Ottawa on May 6th, M&B Embroidery and Digitization. For all your custom embroidery needs, check out M&B. Thank you for supporting LiveWorkPlay.
Getting a job is one thing, but keeping a job is another. So we always enjoy celebrating workplace milestones. Thank you to Jillian Gillespie for letting us know that she has now been employed for 4 years with Oodaway Moving Company. She loves her work, and her coworkers and supervisors feel the same about Jillian.
Our Director for Employer Partnerships, Jen Susi, was doing a quick check-in with Marie Stanfield, and thankfully, the conversation was recorded. A 1-minute clip on our Facebook page has generated more than 3,500 views. Let's check it out.
I work for CRA, the appeals branch. I
CRA.
studied 12 hours a week.
Yeah.
Then I went to 22.
Okay.
Then October 2019.
Yeah.
Then I went full time, and then this January I became permanent at the government.
Huge news. That's like, we should have like explosions going off. So Marie, so just to recap, you started part-time. When did you start? What year did you start?
May 2017.
So May 2017 on a casual contract with CRA, and you had 12 hours to start, and then you moved up to 22 hours. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. 22 hours, and then you made another move, and you got to what? How many hours again?
Full time.
Full time, right from there, but you were still on like a term contract. Yeah. Right. And then you just got the exciting news that you've been made like a permanent, full-time, indeterminate employee of CRA. So that's fantastic news, Marie. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
Okay.
I'm Keenan Wellar.
And I'm Brent Manuel, and this is the end of the LiveWorkPlay News.